So this is going to be a video about planting things from the store in the garden for cheap or free options to just grow. So I'll go through them all. I'll go through all the things that I've been experimenting with, and maybe it'll shake loose some ideas for things that you guys are interested in growing. So starting right here, I have ginger planted from the store. It's not the season for it right now, but this is what's still left. I can harvest this and start over. You can see it right there. I've also planted turmeric in here. It hasn't sprouted quite yet, but it will. And this monster is horseradish. I put a sizable root in this bucket, and it is really going for it. This one is a taro root. I haven't seen any activity yet, but I expect that it's going to be coming up. This one's a sugarcane stalk. You can just plant these in the ground once they've calloused over, and they'll send out roots, and then you'll have sugarcane. So I haven't experimented with this yet, but I did want to talk about it. Strawberries are an easy one, I have heard, because if you've ever seen a strawberry, they're covered in seeds. So you can just scrape off the seeds and kind of sprinkle them on soil and experiment with planting them straight from a berry, basically, that you got from the store. And then right over here, I have some apple seeds that I've planted. These are from a Granny Smith apple that I planted in these little slots here. Some of them are not looking too hot, but some of them are looking very healthy. And then over here, I kind of raided the bulk department in our local farmer's market, and I'm growing all sorts of herbs. So here we got dill. This one's chia. This one is fenugreek. It's got a very mapley scent. Here's some mustard. So this is an interesting option if you want to grow microgreens. You can just get all the little seeds from the herb section, and because many herbs are simply seeds, and grow microgreens from those. So here's poppy. And a lot of these I don't know what I'll do with. It's a lot of experimenting just to see what'll happen and if it's possible. Coming over to my avocados, I have all these little pots of avocado pits that I've planted out. And these are recent, so they haven't sprouted yet. So when they do, they'll crack open like that. And you can't see it because the soil's kind of covering it up, but there's a little sprout in the center down there. And eventually it'll grow and look like that. And you can see the pit that it's growing straight out of. And it's our little avocado sprout. So another fun way to do this, instead of just planting out the pit in a pot, is to poke 4 toothpicks through it and set it on a glass of water. And then you'll be able to see it crack open and the roots coming down and the sprout coming up, and you'll know exactly when it's ready to be transplanted into a pot. So over here in my garage seed station, I can show you some other stuff that I've experimented with from the store. I recently planted out seeds from a papaya that we had, and I expect some of those will be sprouting soon. I had a mango a while ago. I don't know if it's going to ultimately sprout. They are very large seeds. So it should have plenty of energy to sprout. I'm thinking maybe it's not warm enough, but we'll see. In the back here, these are sprouts from a yellow dragon fruit that I planted some time ago, and they finally germinated. Yeah, this one is celery. Fennel from the herbs at the store. These ones I'm excited about. These are heirloom tomatoes from seeds straight out of the tomato from the store, and a lot of them are doing well. So we're going to have some heirloom tomatoes this year. And then we have some sunflower seeds that I planted. Lastly, right here is a pomegranate that I've been sprouting. That's from a pomegranate from the store. So some things from the store will not be viable. They're just going to have been too dry for too long. One thing that I experimented with that is a really good example are nuts. So nuts are generally not going to be viable from the store because they are usually shelled and or roasted, and they're just going to be too dry. So I have not been able to have success with growing any sort of nut from the store yet. That's not to say that it's not possible. It's just you might not have too much luck doing it. If a nut is not raw and in shell, then that dramatically reduces whether or not it's going to be viable. A good example is almonds. Here in California, almonds advertised as raw are not actually raw. They are pasteurized to reduce the spread of, I believe it's bacterial diseases. But they're still advertised as raw. And these almonds are not viable candidates for planting because they're not in shell and they are not, in fact, raw. They've been pasteurized, which is a fancy way of saying heated up and dried out to kill any diseases that might be present. The back here, I have some pecans that I've been trying to get to sprout, but it's been quite some time since I planted them, so I don't think that they were viable seeds, unfortunately. Some other more exotic things that I'm experimenting with from the store. Here's some kumquats. I think they're going to be sprouting. And I got a cacao pod and got tons of seeds out of it. So I'm trying to grow cacao, and I'll have an update on it, whether or not I'm successful. But yeah, you can just buy fruit, buy herbs, buy any sort of plant from the store and try to grow it just for fun. Because, you know, a lot of people have forgotten that the produce we buy from the store comes from a plant. And in some cases, you don't have to go to the store for these things. You can easily grow them at home, no problem. So yeah, experiment with that. If it seems like something you're into, you can get cheap or free additions to your garden, basically. And I'll have more updates with these as they progress, and I'll see you in the next one.